Hey guys, my name's Mike, and today I want to talk to you about something that just happened to me on YouTube this weekend. So, I know you guys may be wondering, why would I want to listen to this clown talk about what he does on YouTube and what his experiences are when he doesn't have any subscribers? Well, this isn't my main channel. I have another channel with about 5,500 subscribers today. Been doing it for about 2 years and actually putting effort into it. I've been putting videos on YouTube for 4 or 5 years, but 2 years ago I decided to actually try and make a channel and get subscribers and grow it. Semi-professional, not really. Not a very professional guy. You can guess what I'm drinking. Leave a comment down below if you care. What do you think I'm drinking? If you get it right, I'll let you know. How's that? So, on my channel, the last couple of weeks my views have been down. We just got back from vacation. I'm not posting quite as many videos because I did a lot of lives and shorts and different things while we were on vacation. And I thought maybe it was just that, but it was down about 1/3 from normal. And I checked with some other channels. I've made friends with several people that have YouTube channels in the last 2 years. And a lot of them who make motorcycle related content like me were reporting that their views, their revenue, things were down, subscribers from their normal rate. So maybe YouTube is doing something different. You never can tell what the hell YouTube is actually doing. It's an ever-loving battle to try and figure it out. But anyway, so about Friday morning I put out a new video. One I thought would do pretty good. Some videos I know are not going to be the highest ranking in views and things like that. The kind of content for my motorcycle related content that gets the most views are when I do a video about a bike or a bike comparison or about a specific motorcycle. If I do a travel video like we went here to this rally or we went there, it might do a little better. Moto vlogs don't do great for me. Some people like them, some people don't. But that's okay. I just like to make videos of the different things we do. It's, trying to kind of, document the things that I'm interested in, the things we do. Share that information when I learn something new, or safety tips or things like that, or something I come across that I think people aren't thinking about. Maybe somebody should be sharing that knowledge. So anyway, let's get on with the point. About noon on Friday, this video's been out for 5-6 hours, and it's doing okay. It's run up to 1/3 out of the last 10. YouTube does this little metric where you can see how your current video is doing compared to the last 10 videos. And it was doing 1/3. Nothing ecstatic, nothing crazy, nothing viral, nothing like that. And suddenly I get, during my lunch hour, 40 new subscribers all at once. And I'm like, it doesn't seem right. That's not normal. Maybe YouTube's had a problem for the last couple of weeks and they just figured it out and gave me the subscribers that I should have been getting over the last 2 weeks. YouTube has things like that that'll happen where they'll report an issue where views are missing for 2 or 3 days, or they're off, and then they'll correct it, and then you'll get the views or things like that later. So I thought, well, that maybe that's what's going on. So I messaged someone else who I've become friends with, even though we haven't met in person, and we talk a little bit on Instagram and stuff, and he said, yeah, I went up 20 subscribers. Well, his channel's about half the size of mine, so that kind of makes sense, I thought, well, probably YouTube's fixed whatever it is. Well, it didn't go up much more the rest of the day. Nothing abnormal, strange. Went to bed Friday night. I woke up Saturday morning, and the video was #1, and it was still not... Oh, sorry about that. I should have muted that phone. Anyway, these are going to be pretty raw. I'm probably not going to cut that out. So I woke up, I looked at my subscribers, and I'd gone up 400 and some subscribers. Well, that's huge. That's like 10% overnight. That's not right. I had a video one time that got 50,000 views in one afternoon that went kind of viral over some stuff that was going on in a rally and protesters and stuff. And that video with 50,000 views only brought in 250 subscribers. So I'm like, this is not right. My views are not up enough that I should be getting that many subscribers. What's going on? Well, a lot of times when you put a new video up with YouTube, for the first 24 hours, you can't get a lot of details on the analytics. You can't tell where the traffic source is coming from. You can't tell what the view duration is right away. It takes a couple hours, and you start getting view duration It looks like it's clouding up and the lighting's changing on here. We're getting ready to have a storm blow in. You know, the view duration on this new video was not terrible when I went to bed. It was a little low, but it seemed like people were clicking on it and liking it. But when I wake up, the view duration is really low, like a 10-minute video with less than 2 minutes of view duration. That's really bad for me. I usually get 40, 50%, 33% is bad. This is, you know, this is less than 20%. So that's terrible, something's wrong. But I go look and it's got, you know, 400 likes with only with less than 1,000 views. And that's way abnormal as well. I mean, 1,000 views, if you got 100 likes, at least for the kind of content I make, that would be really good. So 400 likes is not right. The click-through rate on the thumbnail is really low and the duration is really low, but the views are up and the likes are up. So I'm like, what's going on? So I start digging into the analytics and it's been 24 hours. So now it shows me traffic sources. And the traffic sources are almost all external, like 80, 90% is external. So you can go into there and dig a little further and you can see where at. I'm expecting Facebook. I mean, that's generally the biggest external source I see. Someone shares a video I do on Facebook and in a group or something like that, and I get views from that. Hang on, I need to wet my whistle. The traffic sources are like CNBC226.com, CNBC228.com, CNBC something else.com. What the hell is that? So of course, I go to the website and it's this HTML page that looks like it's maybe touch oriented, like it's designed to be viewed from a phone, and you would touch here to log in, and it's showing people getting paid, you know, completed this task, earned 150 RS. Well, if you're not familiar with RS, that's rubles. That's what the monetary currency is in India. So what the hell's going on? So it looks like, as I dig around this website, that people get paid for a task like perhaps liking and subscribing to a video. There's tabs for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So it's something to do with tasks for social media platform, but I can't tell what because I'm not logged in, I don't have an account. But immediately strikes my brain, this is pay for subs, pay for clicks. So people are logging in here, they're getting paid to like and click on something. Why is this happening to my website? I did not sign up for anything that would do pay for subs. And so I messaged the guy that I had talked to the day before, and he said, yeah, he had the same thing overnight. He had more subs, and I told him where to dig around in the analytics to see the traffic sources, and sure enough, from the same sites. It's got the same thing going on. So he was getting ready to leave. We didn't really have time to talk about it much. So I called a friend of mine who does YouTube as well, and was talking to him about it. He's like, I saw the same thing on another guy's channel yesterday. This guy lives near me and I follow him, and he went from like 500 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers in one day. What we looked at and what we discovered is we all three posted videos on Friday, and we all three posted videos related to Indian motorcycles. And the traffic is coming from a website that pays in, RS, rubles, I believe is I hope I got that right, the currency for the country of India. So the only thing I can think of is that somehow there was a task for people to go out and click on links for videos that contain the word Indian or something that were posted on a certain day. I don't know. I don't know what the magic was, but it happened to at least 4 channels that we know of. 2 of us have talked about. The other 2 I could tell by looking at analytics using TubeBuddy that it happened to their channel as well. And I talked to my friend about it. I said, what do you think I should do? Should I report it to YouTube right away? I don't want them thinking I'm doing pay for clicks. And he's like, let's just wait a day or 2 and see what happens. It's Saturday. Nobody's probably going to do anything before Monday, so let's wait till then anyway. So I said, all right, I'll just sit on it for a day or 2 and we'll see what happens. Well, by Saturday night, half those fake accounts came off. My subscribers went down by half. I messaged the other guy. His had come down some. This is Sunday now, and the other half have come off this afternoon. They're all come off. My numbers are back to normal. I'm up 35, 45 subscribers from where I was on Thursday. That's not abnormal for considering I put out a new video that I thought would be pretty popular. And I talked to the other guy, and his numbers are all back where they belong as well. I looked at the other channels that had this going on using TubeBuddy, and their subscriber counts have all dropped back down, and they're back where they belong as well. Oh crap, it's starting to rain. Well, we'll finish this somewhere dry. I don't want my drink getting watered down or my camera getting too wet.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right guys, I'm back. Just a little quick shower and it passed on by. I'm gonna try and get this done before the light fades. The light's behind me, so I'm probably getting a little harder to see here and stuff. But anyway, as I was saying, all my subscriber counts back to normal now. The other channel I talked to, his is back to normal. The others I've looked at, looks like they've gone back to normal. The point of this is to get to the point finally. We're getting kind of long here. If something like this happens to you, don't freak out right away. I would say wait 28, 48 hours and see if YouTube catches it and straightens it out. They appear to have on mine. If something should happen and they demonetize my channel or ban my channel because of this, then I'm really gonna freak out, and I'll probably post a follow-up video on that. But as of right now, it looks like things have settled out, at least from the subscriber standpoint. The problem with clicks and likes, you know, and subscribes for pay for, from what I've experienced, and like I said, I didn't pay for any of this to happen to my channel, but it was a learning experience for me, because these people like the video, they watch 10 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever, and then they go on. You can see a big spike here at the beginning of the video for the watch time, and then it drops really bad. That's because probably most of them aren't watching more than 30 seconds and they move on. They did what they had to do. The task was to subscribe and to like a video or whatever their deal is. I don't really understand why we were picked out, but we were. But that means now when YouTube looks at that video, they see that it's got 100 likes and only 1,000 views, which seems maybe high, but then the average watch duration is less than 2 minutes on a 10-minute video, when it should be 5 minutes. And that means YouTube's gonna think people only watched a couple minutes of it and they realized it wasn't very good. Maybe the thumbnail looks good. Maybe, as soon as people click on it, they realize it sucks and they click off. So that's the problem with those kinds of things. I would never recommend you pay for subs or likes or, clicks or anything like that. That's not gonna probably grow your channel in the long run from what I can see. And I can definitely tell when this happened to me, it hurt this video, at least from the perspective of the view duration and the click-through rate on the thumbnail. I don't know if there's anything YouTube can do about it. I don't know if YouTube's gonna not recommend this video now because it thinks people don't like it. It's only been a few days. Maybe I'll do a follow-up to this, but an aftermath or something. But anyway, I just wanted to share this in case this happens to somebody else. I think I'm gonna do more raw talking head videos about YouTube or Instagram or merch or things that I have done, mistakes I've made, things I've learned in the last 2 years, and maybe they can help somebody else. I'm not gonna teach you how to get 1,000 subscribers in 90 days and all that kind of shit. There's a lot of flash channels that are well produced and fancy that do that stuff. I think that depends a lot on the kind of content you do. If you do content that's trendy or funny, that's things that are trending in the algorithm because they're based on current news or artists or things like that, then you're probably gonna do a lot better than me. But I like doing motorcycle content. It's something I'm passionate about. It's my hobby and my interest, so that's what I do. And it's not for me about getting 1 million subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. In fact, I only know one motorcycle channel that's got over 1 million subscribers, or two, I think two now. Chase on Two Wheels and Walterific. But everybody else I know who does motorcycle content is under 100 or under 1 million. Most of them are under 500,000. Big channels are anybody from 80,000 to 400,000, and those are still small on YouTube's scale and perspective. But anyway, I am a micro channel in YouTube's eyes, and some people in the motorcycle content think I'm not. I mean, they think they're a micro channel because they're under 1,000 subscribers. I don't know how you rate channels, but I digress. I'm running on about shit that's not what this video is about. So anyway, but if you are interested in more real world experiences doing YouTube from somebody who's doing it or doing Instagram or merch or things like that, and you want to learn from my mistakes or my experiences, then I'd appreciate if you'd go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, hit the like button. That helps the algorithm know that this video is worth a shit and to show it to other people. And if you know anybody else you think would learn or have an interest in what I'm talking about, then share it out with them. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna go get my glass refilled. I ran out while it was sprinkling and they just filled it at the bar, so I told them I'd be right back. Later.